Hi everyone, so we're going to do something a little bit different here. I'm going to create 4 different groups based on letters. So initials, you can go by your initials, your first initial, your last initial, your middle initial, whatever you'd like to choose your group. So the first group will be from A to G, first or last initial. The second group is H to M. The third group is N to T, and interesting, an entity. Okay, maybe that's an extra message there, entity. And then the last one is U to Z. And we're just going to do general messages. I'm going to just kind of freestyle the information I'm hearing, the reading, and see what comes out. I feel like they're going to be quick, maybe not so in depth, but we'll see what comes out for you. So let's begin with group A to G, initials A to G. Spirit guides, A to G. So let's get out some oracle cards to begin, Spirit. Initials A to G. Ooh, we have eccentric, the jester, and the midwife. Okay, so I feel like you or somebody you're around is doing something kind of out of the box, kind of like this reading, I suppose. Out of the box, it has a very playful attitude. The jester is a really wise character. Oftentimes we don't look at the jester figure or archetype as someone who is a sage or carries a lot of wisdom, but that's not true. The jester has to entertain, has to make people laugh by using wit, being clever, always staying on their toes. So I feel like whatever you're doing that is eccentric or out of the box for you might feel like you're just playing around, but really there's a lot of wit. I'm hearing panache, okay? I don't think I've ever used that word really. There's a lot of panache. You have a lot of panache with this. There's a lot of wit. I'm hearing integrity behind what you're doing. To others, it might seem very lighthearted though. It might feel a little bit frivolous or maybe playful, or maybe you have this characterization sometimes of you as a little bit of a joker. Now, everything I say won't resonate for everyone. This is like a huge group of people, I'm assuming, letters A to G. So take the parts that resonate. And then with the midwife, looking at the gesture, the midwife is a very supportive character. For some of you, this could have to do with like acting or arts or working with a group of people in an artistic way. But regardless, you know, even if you're a reader, it could be working with your subscribers or audience in an artistic way. But the midwife supports the creative efforts here. So this is a part of you, your divine feminine aspect, that is supporting the creation of whatever you're doing. You really should break the mold in whatever you're doing. And this could also be someone that you know that's very supportive of you, but you're ready for something to come out into the world and be birthed. You're ready to bring your full potential out into the world in a very playful, fun, energetic way for you. Don't be so serious with something, okay? Also, if this is talking about someone else's energy and you're looking at them like, I don't know, they're a little bit of a fool, they're being eccentric with something. This is coming from a place in which they're trying to be creative. They're trying to try something new in this situation. So let's get the cards out here. I'm using the zombie deck. Not sure why, I was just called to it. So, you know, don't get shocked by the images if I show the cards. And one more. Okay. If you're wondering why I'm turning cards around and not using reversals, I am using the reversal. I'm taking note of what cards came out in reverse, but I really want to see the images clearly. So I'm turning them around. Okay. Let's see here. So many of you are being creative with how you win a particular situation. There's a little bit of a cutthroat energy going on here in your auric field, okay? So somebody could be competing with you. For some of you, this is someone you don't even know. You don't even realize that they're competing with you. Really, the message I'm getting here is to don't hold back with your skills and your know-how and your knowledge. Really trust in yourself. And I feel like the clever, creative approach for you is to come in playful with whatever you're doing. There's a lightness that you kind of need here in this situation. Even if you're fighting with somebody here or you get into a conflict, try to take a more playful approach to that. Because the key goal to pursue here is to win. It is to win. You're meant to win this. You're meant to come out on top. Whatever this is about, you are meant to succeed in this. And I feel like you will succeed. Oh, it's interesting. I'm hearing this, but it's definitely an analogy. Definitely. It's like bringing a gun to a knife fight. You will, which isn't fair typically, right? Which isn't fair typically. But you have the resources. You're going to outsmart or outwit someone. And this is something that you should pursue. Achievement. You should pursue your goal, and I feel like you will achieve it. Don't get all up in your head. We have the King of Swords as the obstacle. And also, you know, a lot of things have gone on in your life, okay? And I'm seeing that you have these memories kind of in your mind. See all these kind of trophies behind you. It's like you've overcome a lot. You've won a lot before, and you will continue to win. Whatever winning means to you. Maybe it's a promotion. Maybe it's getting the job. Maybe it's having your point heard. Or maybe it's finding inner peace within yourself. Whatever it means to you, this winning phenomenon I'm hearing in your soul, in your spirit, in your journey, this is part of it. It's like, so this might be a little bit of a karmic lesson for you because you're so successful at obtaining things or coming out on top. What are you going to do with that energy? Because I'm seeing you here maybe thinking too much about this. Maybe you feel guilty, or maybe you're over strategizing, but you shouldn't. You should just go for it. I also feel like you don't need to worry. It's more of like be on the offense, not the defense. Okay. Strength is your major accomplishment right now. I'm looking at a monthly spread here, so I feel like we could apply this for July. Let's go ahead and do that for July. Okay, so I feel like your accomplishment this month coming up for July is strength. You are going to, look at that, it's interesting. I said bringing a gun to a knife fight here, and here you have like a bullet. It's like you already have it in your head how you're going to win, right? Like you have the right ammo, you have extra ammo. So this is like, you know, maybe your thoughts about something or the behavior that you want to act out. I feel like you're going to take a little bit of a risk. It's going to pay off. I'm seeing the number 11 here. It's the number 11 card, but I'm thinking maybe this has to do with, for some of you, interesting. I was going to say this has to do with love, but I heard mirror. For someone, you're going to show someone how they've been mirroring something. It's like they've been playing with themselves, and you're going to show them that somehow. Justice. Yeah, something's going to balance out. If you're dealing with the law or something legal, I definitely feel like you're coming out on top here. Yeah, and this has been quite the battle. For some of you, if it is about legal, there were questions about a house, moving out, retaining a home. Maybe you felt tied up, or there was some kind of money issue involved with a home. For some of you, something happened on someone's birthday that was really upsetting, kind of destabilized things. These are general messages, okay? But there will be justice in your favor here. Somebody doesn't want to hear what you have to say about Somebody, yeah, because it's like somebody did something unfair. They may have threatened you or gave you an ultimatum or gave a group of people an ultimatum or a threat or coercion, I'm hearing. Something like this. And it affects not just you, but a lot of people. Maybe it affected you, and because of that, it affected other people in your life. But it's like they don't want to hear it. They don't want to listen to what you have to say here about the harm they're causing others. This could be the person that you're defeating here. If somebody hasn't been listening to you and you're trying to get through to them, you're going to do something clever, or at least that's advised, something even eccentric to show them, I'm hearing who's boss, I don't know. Okay. Judgment, yeah, to show them who's boss. To show them the severity of their actions. With all of this power going on this month, you really need to avoid feeling like you don't know what you're doing, okay, or feeling like you're less than. Some of you are at a lower rung in the business, or I'm hearing in the entertainment field. I don't know, I'm hearing like C-class celebrity. I don't even know what any of that is all about, okay? I don't pay attention to celebrity type stuff, okay? But I'm hearing that. Maybe it's an analogy here. It's like you're at a lower rung, or maybe you have a channel and you have like a few subscribers, not a lot, whatever that means to you, or at work, or even in a love relationship, you feel like you're coming last here in the family unit or something like this. You're at a lower rung, and I'm seeing these sandcastles, and I'm hearing sandcastles in the sky. Don't give in to that, to anybody who's trying to make you feel less than, because I feel like you could easily go that way and play into what? The High Priestess in reverse coming out. Play into somebody else's, it's kind of like a weird game. The Lovers here. If this part is resonating, there's somebody around you here who is very quiet and acts like they know a lot, and maybe they do, but they're very quiet, they're very reserved. It's like they won't give you the information you need. Maybe this is about how they feel about you, and they're trying to get you to feel disempowered. And you are not. You are super strong. I feel like you could take them over. Knight of Swords. Yeah. Tower, exactly. The message here is really go after something with full force. Don't hold back. And it seems a little forceful, but it's just like kind of bulldozed through the situation here almost. Because somebody's creating some kind of block, or you have a perception that there is a block. And it's really like there's nobody actively doing anything. Their inactivity is what is the block. And all you have to do is go through it or go around it. You don't have to deal with it. Just be you. Say what you want. Say what you want. Don't worry what other people... don't worry how other people value your words. Because I feel like that whatever you say at this time will strengthen your resolve in something. It's important you don't get up in your head and devalue yourself. What to embrace here is the Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of extroverted energy going on here, and I feel like what to embrace is to make sure you have some downtime in between all of this. July looks super busy to me. It looks like a lot of things are going on. Let's see what to embrace here for this group, Spirit. Jupiter, Cancer, and the 9th house. Some of you, should do some kind of nighttime, outside nighttime meditation. I feel like some of you are actually going to be by a body of water and be looking at the moon, and this is a really good time to meditate and manifest. But also know that your emotions have really expanded. Your understanding of your own emotions and what you feel about others and the world and morals and values have really expanded. You have really grounded yourself in your own in your own integrity. This is why you're allowed to kind of be the jester. This is why I said, interesting. This is why you're allowed to be the jester. This is why you will win this fight, because you're grounded in your emotions and you know the full range of your emotions. I also feel like you could put a lot of your energy towards future thinking, as well as travel. If you have any travel ideas or travel plans, keep those in your mind's eye as maybe your goal here. There could be someone at a distance from you, an earth sign, who's very compassionate and kind here. Could also be a Sagittarius, but they can support you quite a bit in your dreams. For some of you, they will help you financially, okay, if that resonates. Where to find support? The Chariot. See, travel, right? There's something about travel. I'm seeing like a nighttime drive, even though this is depicted in the day. I am seeing some kind of driving here out in the country or in nature, or taking a trip somewhere here. And this is that theme also, is like bulldozing through barriers and blocks. There's a relationship you have somewhere, I'm hearing somewhere in your life, that's either coming in. You might meet someone when you travel or when you go somewhere, like kind of serendipitously. But for most of you, there's already a relationship in your life that could, I'm hearing, I don't know, I'm hearing Bonnie and Clyde. That could be like your right hand, I'm hearing right hand man, Thelma and Louise. It's like, you know, your partner in crime here. There's a relationship here to support you. You're on the same page with someone. This could be someone you don't even know, but you have some kind of energetic connection with. It's like you two, you souls, you spirits are supporting each other, maybe in the 5D or on astral. It's like you're moving forward together. You're defeating things in tandem, I'm hearing. But maybe you don't even know them. Interesting. I do feel like you're aware of who this is. But you have the same vibration, and you are both pulled to one another in some way. You might be different parts of the country or different countries, something like this. This person might have lost someone recently. Okay. Or you could have. Advice and encouragement, 2 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is this energetic connection, or this person or whoever you're going to meet here, this relationship is really going to fulfill you. They're going to help you filter out a lot of the things that you overthink about. I'm seeing 9th house again. I'm seeing something about kidneys as well. It's like one of you is in Pinky in the brain. I'm hearing one of you is like the brains, the other is the energy. The midwife and the jester. Now, maybe these are 2 aspects of yourself, but I really feel like you're going to find someone here who you just click, you work well with. All right, that's what I have for you. Well, let's pull one on love and see what's going on for love here. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Wands in the upright, and the Queen of Wands. You have pretty high standards, okay? I feel like you're trying to open up, you're letting down your guard here, but you have standards at the same time. I also feel like many of you want to be the best you can be, like, you know, look the best, be in the best mood, be emotionally centered before you really give your heart to someone or before you put yourself out there. And I think that's good, but be careful because that could get neurotic, I'm hearing. You know, be reasonable with the standards you set for yourself because there is a love connection here. And even if you're connected to someone, don't let those kinds of things, I'm hearing insecurities for some of you, ruin the relationship or get in the way. You know, for some of you, it's like you're waiting to be intimate with someone because you don't feel good about yourself or something like this. You know, or you're not connecting with someone because you feel like you don't have enough money, all of that. It's like, you know, be careful that doesn't stop you from connecting with someone because I do see that here. Yeah, it's like this wants to come towards you quickly. Don't waste it by being up in your head about these insignificant things that wouldn't matter to a soulmate, right? Right? Okay. All right, so group one, let me know how that resonated. I'm trying something new, obviously, so it's kind of much more general. I'm very sure that some things will resonate and others won't. But let me know how you enjoyed that style, and maybe we'll do it again. Okay. All right, we are moving on to letters H to M. I just finished telling the first group that these are like really general readings. Like lots is going to come out because I'm not trying to weave a story together here. So some parts might resonate with you and others won't. So just take what does and then leave the rest. You know how it goes. Okay, so let's see here. Who are we reading for again? H to M. H to M. Spirit guides. Mobius. Demon. And the Trickster. Okay, all right. What's going on here? We have Alchemist at the bottom. I do feel like someone's trying to come together with you here. I don't know what they're pulling, but it doesn't look good. Now, this could be your energy or someone else's. I'll show you the cards. They're pretty interesting. It's like, this is kind of like reminiscent of an Ouroboros, but it's not a snake. It looks like this demon almost. One second. I feel like someone here is haunted by the past here. Something that died, but there's still something like a reminder, a constant reminder. I'm hearing of who I used to be. You make, yeah, it's that 9 Inch Nail song. You make this all go away. I just want something I can never have. All right, you got somebody here. Maybe this is even an employer. Translate it how you want, you know? This could even be a parent, but it's like they want you. They can't have you. Okay, this is how they feel at least. I'm starting to scare myself. Yeah, well, I'd say they're turning into a little bit of a demon and a trickster. Yeah, the music. See here? The music could be very important in this connection or related to whatever this is. I'm hearing some of you study with a lot of music. This has to do with that. Okay, but there's something here. It's like going around and around. Okay, I don't know. They've created some kind of keepsake of you. I'm kind of getting the willies. I'm hearing, I was going to say chills, but willies. Maybe that's William, Bill. But there's something strange here. Keep hearing that song. One second. I feel like this person is angry though. they're not something. They could feel tricked. This could be your energy too, but they could feel tricked with something. Let's see, the Alchemist here. Angel behind that. I don't know, with the demon and the angel showing up here, this is like a very karmic connection, or like there's a deep polarity between the energies. Someone appears angelic, sweet, kind, this kind of thing, and the other person not so much. This could also be in the shadow, right? Both people could be, their shadows could be polarized, I'm hearing. But Alchemist, it's like bringing together the angel and the demon here. This person could also use black and red emojis. I don't know. Black and red emoji hearts. I don't know what that's about. I'm seeing that here. This feels like a big soul contract to bring together polarizing forces. I don't, okay, let's see what other messages Spirit wants to talk to you about. Spirit guides, what do you want to say here? You could feel very demonized by this person. Number 25 could be significant. I'm also seeing the initials REP. June could be important here. I'm also seeing FRA. See? This gesture is, oh, sorry, not jester. Interesting. This trickster, I can't really read the energy too well off it. It's interesting. Tell me about it. 7 of Swords with the trickster. Yeah. Okay. So something's going on here. Something dishonest. Absolutely. You could have felt kicked to the curb by someone, or maybe they feel like that. There's a lot of shit in their subconscious. I feel like that creates a problem. There's a lot of ghosts here from the past. 7 of Hazards, which is the 7 of Pentacles. King of Cups in reverse and the 9 of Cups in reverse. Someone can't let go here. That is for sure. They're trying to keep their head above water here, I think, in their everyday life, trying to go about things, keeping to the grind, do their thing. But, you know, I'm hearing demons at night. I feel like you are aware of this energy and you're trying to protect your happiness here. I don't know. This is strange, guys. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say here for... We're doing this also, I forgot to say, for the month of July. I'll probably put that in the title. I just felt inspired to do something completely different than my typical way I read. Which doesn't mean I'm never going to go back to the way I typically read. I just felt like doing this. Interesting. You might want to watch Group 1 if any of those initials from A to G mean something to you, because I'm seeing some of the same cards, strength in the same place. Okay, let's have a look here. You're going to have to make a decision when it comes to this energy, because I feel like this is not someone or something that's going to go away easily. If they do disappear or hold back emotionally, there will be a return. They could have brown eyes. I don't know. I know a lot of people have brown eyes, but I'm just seeing that. They could have brown eyes. Or maybe their eyes meet, like their brown eyes mean something. Maybe you had a discussion around that. Like there's some significance. hearing SEP something. Okay. I'm seeing also like a milk crate, like a, yeah, like a milk crate. Knight of Swords is your current energy. So I feel like you're determined to defend yourself against this energy. I feel as though you're fed up with something here. Fed up with someone tugging on your energy. Yeah, victorious. You want to overcome whatever this is about, because I feel like you've been thinking about it quite a bit. You have to know that they're actively concentrating on you, which is part of the reason why it's so prominent. I'm hearing ambulance, like aneurysm. I hope not, but I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. Taurus, 7th house and sun. They could be a Taurus sun here who you had a relationship with. They could also be a Libra sun. This could also be a long-term relationship that you had. Could be a Leo sun. Leo in the 7th. Taurus in the 7th. Okay. The theme of July, though, for you is 10 of Cups. And this is like really not the energy you're currently in. I feel like you're going into next month like, oh, hell no. You know, that demon comes towards me. It's game over. But what I'm getting with this contrast here is like you'd almost be shooting yourself in the foot. Like, don't ruin your potential for happiness in the upcoming month by giving into their energy, because there's something about them being a trickster. It's like they want you to give into their energy. Now, if this isn't resonating with you, that's okay. Like, this might not be your reading. I feel like these readings could be a little bit triggering for people. There's no need to get triggered or anything like that. Just click off if you're not enjoying this reading, okay? I mean, you can do whatever you want, but why let someone rile you up, right? Okay, a key goal to pursue here is the Ace of Swords in reverse. See, it's like not to say anything. It's to be quiet, because I feel like if you say something, it could be the wrong thing. Even if you try to say something subtly or meet them on their level, it could be the wrong thing. I feel like you communicating with this person in any way is giving them exactly what they want. I also feel it's like not something an angel would do, I'm hearing. Okay, I don't know. Page of Wands in reverse. The Page of Wands is a messenger card. Coming out in reverse, this is like, don't communicate. Don't say anything to this person, straight up. 8 of Swords, because I feel like you might regret it. You might go over in your mind, you know, what did I say? Should I have said that? You could feel like they got the best of you in a situation. If this person contacts you or something like this, or maybe this is someone you're in contact with and they're going to try to get a rise out of you, so don't give in to this. Okay, realize that it's something they're going through. They have a battle. Remember that lyric, I'm starting to scare myself. They are starting to scare themselves, and to relieve that fear, it's like they're going to try to put something on you, okay? An obstacle to overcome, King of Wands. This is action. I feel like this person might be a King of Wands type character, not gender specific. Could be a fire sign, but somebody who really drills things into the bone. Like, I'm literally seeing this person drill something into a bone. It's like when they have a point to make, they make sure it gets in there. Like, this is a person who doesn't hold back. They could even go overboard with things. They also have a lot of different ways that they could approach you or approach the situation. Maybe they feel unpredictable to you. I feel like this person has a kind of a handle on your weak points, but you are stronger than them. And you have to remember that, because they have all these little tricks in their bag and all these little tools, all these memories they could pull up, or things they could throw at you, or names they could call you, or I don't know, whatever they're doing to upset you, to be a demon, whatever they're doing here. And it's like continuing, it's going round and round. It's like, those are just little things. It's not, how do I explain? It's not, they don't have your light. They don't have your, they're not solid like you. I'm getting the message, be careful of this person. For somebody, this person could call you and say that they've been injured or they're hurt or something happened to them. And maybe that has happened, but this is like a way to get to you. Okay. So be careful about that. I'm seeing that. Yeah. The Emperor in reverse. It's a way to control you or to get back into your head here. Okay. So be careful, mindful of what that's all about. Major accomplishment, strength. You're stronger than this person. It's like, see, they have all these tools, right? All the things they could do to upset you or try to bring you back together with them, which I feel like is in a really strange way, okay? It doesn't feel like it's coming from a place of wands, I was going to say. Okay, a place of passion. But it doesn't feel like it's coming from a place of love. Because what I'm seeing here with the trickster and the page of the trickster and the 7 of swords, this does not look good to me. So they have all of these things, but you have that final blow. You could deliver the final blow. Yeah, you could. And I think you know that. Maybe you have some information on this person that they're not aware of. I also think that I'm also getting this feeling that you're really quick on your feet. The Knight of Swords here, you're very witty, you're intelligent, you know how to react to situations appropriately. You have a strong mind, very strong mind. And because your mind is so strong, you need to be aware of where you focus it. Because the theme of the month is 10 of Cups. You could have a beautiful month here, and see how like shit's burning down in the background, but you're still over here having a good time. It's like, let them go up in flames. Let them feel the hurt of whatever it is that's going on in them. See the little skull, like, oh, help me, help me. This person, I feel like for many of you, is dead to you, or it's like long gone. Many of you are in a new connection. You could be going on vacation this month. You have something good coming in. And this energy is going to try to squander it in some kind of way. Squelch it. Okay. Only if you let it, though. And I feel like it has something to do with your mind. The more you focus on it, the more you're attracting it. If you don't do it, it's like this won't bother you. You know, it's a matter of mind. Mind over matter, right? Over this matter and actually it manifesting. Five. What to avoid? High Priestess. See, I feel like this is calling in this energy by thinking about it, by focusing on it, trying to connect intuitively to this person to see what they're feeling, stuff like this. You might also, when the High Priestess comes out for something to avoid, you might know, like for the month of July, you might want to give your mind a rest for readings about this person. I was going to say due to this person. People who keep secrets for you. Oh, okay. People who keep secrets for you or from you. Maybe you want to avoid those people. Are there people who keep secrets for you? I feel like that's something you need to think about. Knight of Wands in reverse. you could be feeling uneasy about them giving away your secrets, something like this. Stay grounded this month. Yeah, do as much as you can to promote, I'm hearing, and grow your 3D life. Your work, concentrate on your work, your finances, your health, your existing relationships that are positive. Put more effort into that realm than the esoteric field of energies, I want to say. Than imagination. Focus on what is already this month. Because there's something about that esoteric realm, and I'm not even sure what, I don't even know what that is supposed to mean, but that energetic realm, I suppose. But there's something about like finding out knowledge about that realm is how this person is trying to connect to you. Songs as well. I'm seeing the wave, like a, sound wave. It's like they want to come in on that sound wave here to you. The hello, remember me? Yeah. So careful of the music you listen to. Maybe you want to not listen to some music that reminds you of this person, because I feel like they're trying to get into your subconscious here. Whew. What to embrace. Yeah, the star in reverse. There's something here about that medal I'm seeing, about the Medal of Honor. Something like you be glad you didn't get a medal. Hold on a second. What's that about? It's like you wouldn't want to get a Medal of Honor in this situation with this person. It's better just not to fight at all. You know what I mean? Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Because this person, I'm looking at this person who's come back from the war is injured, right? Something's happened to them. They're not doing so well, right? They got injured in the battle. And they're going to get a medal because they fought and they got injured, but was it even worth that medal? Like, is the medal worth the fight? I feel like this is something you need to seriously think about for some of you. It's like, do you want to fight just to win over this person? For some of you, straight up, I'll just say it. This isn't going to be for everyone, but you're dealing with like someone who's highly manipulative, okay? And fighting with them or winning or proving something to them or going no contact with them as a kind of game to show them how it feels or anything like this is going to not be beneficial for you. It's better to just exit the whole situation and focus on you and your happiness. Don't play the game. Don't fight the battle. Don't try to win. Don't try to prove something to this person. Don't focus on them losing or trying to get their karma or what have you. Just do not think about it. It's like I'm getting this metaphor kind of. It's like, when you're scared of like ghosts or demons or things like that as a child, and your mother tells you or whoever tells you, just don't focus on it and it will go away. It's like that. And if your mind is strong enough, typically that's what happens, right? Because it's all about finding that window into your mind with this energy, with this person. So shut the window. Don't think about it. Okay. After this reading, like obviously you're thinking about it now with this reading, but where to find support? 4 of Cups. Well, for some of you, I am seeing therapy could be something useful, but if that doesn't resonate with you, then focus on being free, justice, having justice, being karmically balanced, Okay. People might try to criticize what you're doing because they're greedy. Okay. Or they might, people, for some of you, people are asking more and more from you, even when you're giving so much. And it's like, you'll find support in yourself by holding back, actually. It's like the more somebody tries to take from you, the more you actually hold back. Do you know what I mean? Where to find support? The Hangman. Yeah, hold back. Hang out. Don't react to, like, you know, yeah, Victorious in reverse. I feel like if someone bothers you, this person or anybody, they try to get something, they project some bullshit onto you, or they say something, it's just stupid or unwarranted or mean or whatever, just don't react. Give yourself some time to think about what's actually going on here, and you'll be in a much better place. Stay balanced. And feel free to reject things. Feel free to block people. Feel free to, like, say, no, I can't do that. I'm busy. I'm going on vacation. You know? You're right. Even a staycation. Okay, advice and encouragement. King of Hazards in reverse. This is the King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign. We had Taurus come up before. Maybe this person embodies a lot of Taurus energy, but which isn't to say anything bad about Taurus. I'm a Taurus. But see how they're all tied up here? For advice and encouragement, it's like, you know, in reverse, the less you give to it, the less they can move forward towards you. Tell me more about advice and encouragement. Don't worry so much. I mean, do what you use your own intuition, do what you need to do, but don't spend a lot of time worrying about this person's actions. Four of Wands in reverse. I feel like a lot of you might want to go away somewhere, the Moon in reverse. You need a change. Your subconscious needs a change in scene, or redecorate your house, or do something, switch something up here. Release something that you've been holding on to that makes you feel real secure, or that is attached to this person, most definitely. If you have anything that reminds you or is attached to this person, even if there was like a piece of clothing you used to wear around this person, now every time you wear it, you think of it, get rid of it. Anything energetically connected, if you feel like that resonates, you know? If that doesn't bother you, then it doesn't bother you. That reminder, I mean. Six of Swords, right, because you need to mentally get to a different place here. You need to go to that beach, that calm water beach here, and forget the tidal wave of bullshit that this person's trying to bring towards you. The Magician in reverse, it's manipulative. They're trying to manifest Eight of Wands energetic exchange with you. The Hermit, best to be quiet, okay? Best to do you. Concentrate on your own happiness. Read a book. Forget the noise on the outside. All right, group 2, I love you so much. I hope that helped. Let me know if it resonates, and I'll see you next time. Whoo. What are we on? Oh my God. N to T. Initials N to T. Let's see what we have for you. N to T. Inventor, Mooncat, and Shadow Diver. Ooh. Bottom we have Warrior. I feel like you're a very deep person. Like you think deeply about what's going on in the world, how we come to know what we know, psychological, philosophical questions here I'm feeling. Let me just see what the Mooncat says quickly because I can't remember that one. Curiosity and intuition, right. Yeah, it says the Mooncat patrols all corners of the earth, labyrinths, abandoned places. There's something you're doing here psychically, mentally, intellectually, in which you are gaining great knowledge. With the Inventor, you're going to discover something here. It could actually be that you invent something or you find a new way of doing something. You're a manifester here. Part of what you're exploring at this time is the shadow side. This could be your shadow self. It could be the collective shadow. It could be someone else's shadow that you're kind of thinking about and working through. Could be the concept of the shadow. I'm hearing Marie Louise von France. She studied under Carl Jung. I don't know. This is what I'm hearing. So maybe this is somewhere you want to go to read some of her stuff. Some of you are superseding your teacher or your mentor. The student has become the teacher. Could even be with a guide, right? You could be stepping up here. Interesting. This is a spiritual deal that you're doing. Psychological, spiritual, I'm hearing. I'm seeing 6, 11, 78, 10, and 33. Could mean something to you. Also seeing the letter P over here. Okay. Oh, and also MED. Oh, okay. So maybe some of you are learning stuff about the physical body as well. There is a higher learning kind of vibe here. Some of you are tarot readers or divinators or coaches of some sort, and you're finding new ways to approach deeper questions when it comes to the psyche, psychology. Wow. All right. Whew. Wow. Entity. That's interesting because in the beginning I was saying entity. Like it's like you're looking at entities. Thoughts are entities, right? They're energetic entities that we carry. And I feel like this is what you're kind of exploring. This is very... deep work that you're doing. Very deep work. It's brave. There's a bravery here. You're diving in. You're going in. This is for July, by the way. Okay, so let's have a look here. Your current energy, your current self is the 10 of Cups. And it's interesting because I just had this card for the last group, but I'm reading you completely different. See, I feel like you are okay where you're at. You have a good handle on your ego, consciousness. You know what makes you happy here. I feel like you're looking a little bit about your family system or your family and how that's structured your life. But you're also very aware of there's something going on in the unconscious. The water represents unconscious, and there's a skeleton there and, you know, some destruction. You recognize that there are skeletons here in your unconscious or in others' unconscious, and maybe something has come to your attention recently that there is something that needs to be dealt with here. There's a darker, deeper shadow space that must be explored in order for something to feel authentic and holistic and deep. For some of you, you know how to, I'm hearing about face. Some of you really know how to put on a positive persona when you need to, even if you feel like a lot's going on in your life. You don't show that. Okay, you're very good at hiding that. That could be what intrigues you into this quest. How is it possible that I could feel all of these complex, darker, deeper emotions, but, you know, I'm smiling to everybody and everybody has no idea what's going on in my shadow or in my psyche. So this could, for some of you, that could spark your quest for knowledge here. I'm also getting that for some of you, there's something generational here going on where in your ancestral bloodline, there is a whole bunch of inventors here of concepts. Yeah, it's cool. Divinators maybe, or philosophers, concepts. Okay, let's keep going. But also overall for the month, you could feel like you're able to really balance being happy while doing this deeper work, which is the best place to kind of go here, right? Because you have that balance point. You have that place you can come back to and relax when things get really deep. Okay, the theme of the month is the devil, the shadow side. You could be looking at your vices here. Maybe there's some things you want to kick. For some of you, you're gonna start thinking about some of the addictions and habits you have here and how they're operating in your life. Some of you are really curious in subliminal messages and advertising or people's agendas. Right, so you could even be watching tarot readers and trying to read them through their readings. A lot of people do that, which is possible sometimes, you know. Sometimes it's your own projection. Everything is really your own projection. So what you see in a tarot reader could actually be what you're trying to, what your shadow wants to show you about yourself, but you feel like you're actually seeing someone else's story, but really it's something about how you perceive your own. There's all of this complicated stuff going on with you. I don't think it upsets you at all. It's more interesting. There's definitely a Scorpionic, Piscean, Sagittarius kind of vibe happening here. And if you don't have those prominent in your chart, like you don't have any personal placements, then look at what houses they're ruling for you, because they are definitely activated. Also the 8th house, 9th house, and 12th house. Okay, a key goal to pursue, the Fool. Right, inventing something new, going on a new path here. And also it's like what was dead and gone in your life, like in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit, in your soul, in your memory, in your childhood, something you had tucked away. It's like revisiting it and paying honor and tribute to it. So it's like integrating your shadow or making amends with the difficult things that have happened in your life. An obstacle to overcome, strength. Tell me more about this strength. 6 of Swords. The Moon in reverse. Well, I feel like for a long time, you were on the path of, if I don't think about it, then I'm strong. You know, if I'm not allowed, interesting. If I don't allow those thoughts and feelings to be seen or rise up within me, then I'm healed or I'm a strong person. And I feel as though that has been a block for you exploring your shadow. And so now you're ready to really investigate some of the things that you thought you had moved away from, but you haven't. A major accomplishment this month, 7 of Wands. There's a part of the shadow, again, this could be yours, collectively, whatever. There's something like, you know, complicated, subconscious, unconscious, some patterning, psychological patterning that's like really not wanting you to figure something out about yourself or about others. It's like, I'm supposed to be hidden. I'm supposed to run the show and stay hidden. That kind of vibe, right? But you're like, no, I'm here and I'm going in. I'm going in. And that's a super, super accomplishment for you, to be brave, to stand your ground with yourself here, to move forward, to know that you got this. You have an advantage here. I'm hearing you have an advantage. Knight of Hazards in reverse. You've waited long enough to go down this, to have this journey. For some of you, you've had a lot of dreams lately, and that's also sparking your interest. Or a lot of messages are coming in through your dreams about the subconscious. This is really high level, I feel. You know, there's many other things going on in your life in July, but this is an aspect that Spirit wants to tell you they're proud of you doing this. Right. because you're balancing the light and the dark within yourself. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What to avoid? 2 of Cups in reverse. Remember that the theme of the month is for you to be an inventor and to use your own creativity to invent concepts, approaches, things like that. Don't follow anyone else's lead or take their approach as gospel, I'm hearing. Somebody's worried about you, I feel like, and they could be trying to connect with you. Maybe this is somebody that you want to avoid a little bit, 4 of Swords. It's important that you stay on your path here and balance out your energies. There's something about somebody else's thoughts maybe trying to interfere with your own process here and your own manifestation. You might want to stay away from case studies. I don't know what that's about. This could be like doing individual readings for someone, individual coaching sessions, analyzing famous people's birth charts. I don't know, whatever it is that you're doing here, you might want to take like a little bit of a step back because there could be some cross-contamination I'm feeling with the way that you're starting to understand things. You know, this is general reading. Do what you want, right? Okay. What to embrace? 3 of Hazards in reverse. Yeah, it's like you don't need to work with others here. And you also don't need recognition at this point for what you're doing. You're in the creative incubating stage. Nothing needs to be shared at this point either. This is really where you're shaping something. I'm hearing Tesla. I'm seeing like Nikola Tesla. I'm hearing 369, which I know is important to him. Maybe that's important to you too. But yeah, maybe those are the months in which you want to, you know, bring something into manifestation. 6 would be June, 9 is September, right? I mean, those are the closest ones to where we're at now in July. I feel like March is maybe the inception of this idea. Okay. Where to find support? The Sun in reverse. Yeah, it's like in the moon energy is where you want to go with this. Not your whole life, not, you know, everything that's going on, but when it comes to this, keep something sacred. The Magician again. You're manifesting. You need to contain this creative, intellectual energy. Some of you might be tempted here to share it with another or get a mentor, get someone's feedback, you know, something like this. Like, here are some ideas I'm working out, or, you know, maybe I want to get a spiritual mentor who will teach me more. The reading is saying, no, you need to do this on your own right now. And you need to conceal what you're doing energetically for this moment. Not always, of course, but for this moment. Advice and encouragement. 9 of Swords. This might be difficult. It might feel a little bit lonely here. But remember that any fears that you have, I'm hearing, are nothing that you can't control yourself, which is part of your journey here and figuring out. Your anxieties are also giving you messages. They're telling you things about whatever it is that you're doing here. Page of Cups in reverse. You might want to look at your, if this is all resonating, you might want to look more into your childhood here. What didn't work? What were some tower moments that almost happened in your childhood but didn't? I don't know exactly what that means. But here's another source of knowledge for you. Whoa, what a reading. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. I hope that gave you something. And we will move to the last group, which I'll start a new video. Okay, initials U to Z. Let's find out what we have for initials U to Z, general messages. Ooh, we have the Shadow Diver again. The last group just got that. The Wanderer and the Survivor. You are on a new path, I feel like, after a deep dive into something quite difficult. You're ready to explore life, yourself, where you're going through. You're a warrior, you're a survivor here of something. Some of you have a history, a bloodline of survivors, whatever that means to you. Some of you might have a connection to Portugal. Obviously, everything I say isn't going to resonate with everyone. Portugal, or I'm also seeing Israel here. Number 40 could mean something to you. Also something about a ship, like ships, a port. Okay. But regardless of if that resonates or not, also the number 3, if that resonates or not for you, you are a warrior. Everybody watching this reading, I feel, is definitely a warrior and has done some shadow work here. You survived something extremely difficult that's taught you quite a bit of about yourself and about others. You're also prepared, thinking ahead. So it's not like you're wandering. You're not lost, right? It's not like you're wandering without a cause. You are wandering with, I'm hearing ambition, support, and you're prepared. You're well prepared. Okay, you're thinking ahead. You have it's like you may not have a solid plan, but you have I'm hearing you have yourself. You have an indication here of what's going on or where you want to go. Ace of Pentacles, see? And I feel like this is coming in here. Maybe you had a dream that inspired you to go down this new path. Or you're going for your dreams here. You could be pursuing your dreams. Your current self is the Chariot in reverse. You haven't left yet, okay? You're not going yet. I feel like you're still in that stage of recovery or coming out of something or rebuilding your strength here. Rebuilding your strength. 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the High Priestess. Some of you are waiting for something to happen here. You feel like something's going to come in quickly, maybe something about money or something to do with your family. You're waiting for something to happen here with that, and then you're going to go on your journey, on your path here. If it's not that, it could be something to do with a father figure, but if it's not that, then you know that even without the support of your family or even without some sense of solid structure in your life, you can still go and do whatever you want. Something's calling you. You feel that call. You're being called to go somewhere and do something. Now, it might not actually be physically go somewhere. It could be wandering about in your mind about different ideas, different career paths, new love interests. There's a big energy, Fool energy here. I don't see the Fool yet, but I'm feeling that. But it's a wise Fool. It's the universe, really. The World card more. Okay. The theme of the month, strength. Almost every group's gotten that, which is amazing as an accomplishment, but you're getting it as the theme of the month. So no matter what challenges you come up against this month, you will see just how strong you are. At every turn, I'm hearing everything that pops up in your life in July, you'll be able to see how strong you are. It's like a constant validation for you of what you've been through and how far you've come and how far you've healed. No matter how big or small the obstacle or the annoyance or whatever, it's like you have a better sense of self. It's solid, it's grounded here. Queen of Cups, exactly. You know who you are, and you're all about nourishing yourself here before trying to fix someone else, or you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. You realize that, you know what you're made of. And yeah, I like that quite a bit. You're also not afraid of conflict, right? Which doesn't mean you're going to get into conflict, but there's no people-pleasing tendency. And some of you had that before. Not all of you, but some of you did. Okay, let's see here. A key goal to pursue this month. We have 3 of Hazards in reverse. Not worrying about other people's recognition, outside validation. Don't worry about that. I'm hearing what will come when it needs to come. Something might be taking a little bit of time here. You're trying to figure out why something isn't developing as fast as it needs to. Don't abandon it, but maybe think about how you could approach it differently. Whatever the case, don't rely on other people's opinions or even feedback to determine your path and how you want to do something. Okay. An obstacle to overcome. Page of Cups in reverse. This is a childlike energy. Tell me more. Obstacle. 8 of Cups. Some of you had to walk away from a part of yourself that was a little bit childish, or maybe needed support, felt that need for validation. You've had to walk away from that. You've had to abandon that part of yourself. Maybe that's a harsh word, abandon, but you've had to, kind of create a distance there. For others of you, you've really had to walk away from someone who was immature. Also somebody who refused to really be sincere in an apology, or maybe didn't give an apology here. Some of you are leaving your children behind. I feel like maybe you're empty nesters, or your children have come to an age where now you can pursue your own dreams, path, goals, ambitions. Okay, a major accomplishment, Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is, you know when to say something and you know when not to say something. 9 of Wands. You also should be proud of your ability of your resilience and your ability to proceed without knowing what's going to happen next. There's this strong, deep trust and faith in yourself and the universe, but also not needing to know every single detail of the future, which is really beautiful because you're allowing yourself for surprise. You're allowing new adventures to come in. You don't need to know everything, and you're okay with that. You're viewing life as an adventure, one that you're ready for. Knight of Wands, yeah, and you're going for it. This is like a feeling revitalized, feeling life is all about finding new experiences. This is quite beautiful. There's spontaneity here, but it's not foolish. What to avoid? Page of Hazards here. Well, some of you want to spend less time reading the news, focusing on the news, things that are happening that you can't do anything about. Some of you want to avoid that, okay? Others of you, there's somebody in your midst, around you, who might be sending you messages or, disrupting you, sending emails, it's noise. Okay, so you want to avoid that. If there's anybody who feels like somebody could also be waiting for you, you don't need to respond to everybody right away, okay? This is also, don't feel tied to responding to people. Give it some time, some breathing room. Sometimes people figure things out for themselves when you don't respond right away. They have to come to their own conclusions, I'm hearing. King of Wands, yes. Some of you will deal with some pushy people in July. Push for a response here. Try to get in your orbit somehow. These could be clients, friends, whatever, superiors, lovers, but they're pushing for an answer, pushing for a message back, pushing for a reply. And this is something that you need to avoid. Take some time away from this energy. Yeah, the devil. It's coming from this needy place from someone else. I feel like that would be giving away your energy unnecessarily. So it's okay to just take that distance. Where to find support? The Wheel of Fortune. Amazing. Ten of Swords here. Something that ended, what one door closes, a new one opens, right? And this is what I'm seeing here. And so acknowledge that whatever ended that was painful and closed out is really what's opened this new path for you. You're a survivor of this Ten of Swords. It wasn't easy. Multiple people could have been coming at you from different angles here. Some of you could have had problems in work, lost your job, or, you know, you weren't given credit for something. Some of you worked on a relationship really hard and it didn't matter here. Yeah, it ended. There was an ending here. Three of Swords, painful, death. Some of you could have found something out about someone cheating. You know, this should all resonate. It's not new information, this part, okay? So embrace that ended. Be happy that it ended. Don't hold on to this in any way. And yes, you are a survivor of that, but that's not your whole identity. Okay? Your new opportunities aren't owed to this person. They're owed to your resilience to move past this situation. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Because you do have this beautiful new cycle coming in. It's exciting. It's magical. There might be something financial here. I'm hearing windfall, the Hermit, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Something you don't see here about money is coming in. Just keep focusing on your path and what you want to do, and, you know, do you, and it will come to you. I don't feel like you need to worry too much here. Okay. Where to find support? The Tower in reverse. Tell me more about this. Where to find support? Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is really telling me not to, Three of Swords, not to get involved with other people's bullshit, other people's drama, other people's concerns. You know, this very well could be like workplace gossip or the news. Or if your partner's having family issues, like don't invest too much energy in that. This is all an unnecessary weight and pressure, other people's tower moments that you don't need to deal with. Because your energy right now is supposed to be free. It's supposed to be free and exploratory, not trapped in someone else's drama or someone else's shit, you know? Or maybe, or chaos or sadness. Live in the present moment. Your present moment. Advice and encouragement. Seven of Hazards. Yeah, you have a lot of time here to be present with yourself. And I mean that in a very good way. This shouldn't be a place or a time of anxiety for you. There's no need for that. Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Hazards. I feel like there is a lot of stuff going on around you that you could easily get stressed out about. Have patience here with yourself. Things will come in. Ace of Wands here. Ace of Cups. Six of Swords. Things will make sense really soon for you, I feel like. You're going to have a really good understanding about who you are and what you want and what you're after. You're happy and you're fearless. And you're going to what? I feel like you're going to do something cool with that. Poet. Interesting. You're going to, this energy that you're in or have been in or going up, you're going to be giving something back to the world later on. Cultivate this energy now, and later on you'll see that you've given something back, maybe through your words or maybe something creative. You're unique. Your path is unique. Don't forget that. All right, group 4. I hope that helped. Let me know if it resonated, and I'll see you next time.